It's a mobile world, and Shawnee wants to stay in tune with that and provide the services that we think that people need when they're on the road, and be able to access as much as information as you can from your computer on your mobile phone, on your mobile device. Maybe it's an iPad, maybe it's an Android tablet, maybe it's an iPhone or a Windows mobile phone. Those phones or those devices are what we want to support, so you can get the information you need no matter where you're at. The city began developing this ShawneeOK.org website in 2000, and really the goal was to provide another means for citizens to be able to get to information about the city, to find what they may need as a citizen or as a customer of the city without having to come to City Hall. There's a whole lot of information out there, from police calls to minutes and agendas that you can search through of past meetings, video of past meetings, reports like what we're doing right now of past topics. You can look up crime information, you can see if you have a warrant, you can see if you have a citation you need to pay. Those are just features that are available on the website. As soon as the social media world began to expand and people started using it, we saw that need there to be able to communicate not just with the website, but to be able to connect with our citizens via social media and through Twitter and Facebook especially are the two that we really support, that have a lot of ability to make a connection with the citizen in one location and get feedback as well. We have the multiple Twitter accounts. The City of Shawnee OK is the account that people can follow to find out news and information about what's going on in the city, and also feedback some information. And then we have the police and fire accounts that actually push out fire and police calls as they occur, so you can kind of keep track of what's happening in your city. The airport also has its own Twitter account where news and information related to the airport's used. And the Facebook page was used a whole lot during some recent water issues that we had, to be able to communicate to the citizens, here's what's going on in the situation, and get their feedback and know what could be going on in their areas that could help our crews to address some of the issues that they had to deal with.
Anyone interested in following what's going on in our city has had access to the real information online for quite some time. But now, much of that information is in the palm of your hand.
So really the next step is to make this available in the palm of your hand through our mobile website and through an app solution as well. And the mobile website provides all this content, as much content as we can from the regular website, in a mobile format. So you can view it on your iPhone, your Android, your smartphone, or your iPad, and that mobile small screen, and get it in the format that you can, that it's usable, that it's easier to see. What we've developed is a subset of our existing website. So if you go to www.shawneeok.org/m, you'll go to the mobile site. It'll also forward you there, or give you the option to forward if you hit the main site with a mobile device as well. But we've taken all that content and tried to format it in a manner that works best in a handheld device format while you're on the road. There's a lot of information out there available: the city news, the events, the minutes and agendas, the cemetery information, the action center information. You can pay your utility bill through your mobile device. You can pay a citation you may have, a municipal court citation, through your mobile device. You can meet your commissioner and your mayor and contact them via email directly from your mobile device. So the goal is to have as much as many of those services that are on the full site available on the mobile site as well. And additionally, besides the mobile website, we are using an app called YouTown that will allow us to. You don't have to use the website if you don't want to. You can download the app for the iPhone and soon the Android devices that kind of summarizes this stuff up for you, so you don't have to search around as much. It provides the news and the events listing, and it also has a bunch of cool maps. And both the sites provide the maps. I mean, you can see almost real-time 911 type calls. You can see where the action center nuisance properties are. You can see where the residential garage sales are going on, and those are available on both the mobile web and the YouTown app. But to access the YouTown app, you just go to your store, depending on if it's an Android or an iDevice, and search for YOUTOWN and download the app. And when you run it, it will try to find out where you're at, and you just pick Shawnee OK from that app, from the start of the app, and you'll see the news, the events, and some information of what do you do if you have a citation. What happens if you get a ticket? Here's where you can go. How do you pay your utility bill? That kind of information is available there, as well as contact phone numbers for a lot of the key areas of the city that you may need to contact somebody directly by voice, or you can email the departments or the commissioners and your mayor as well.
So why would it be important for a family on the go to stay connected with the services our city provides for us? Well, a real-life scenario played itself out while filming this report. An actual fire call was dispatched, which automatically notified Steve, as it would any citizen who signed up for the service. This particular notification turned out to be a wildfire around the corner from his home. As is usually the case, area firefighters were quick to respond, and other than an abandoned house, the homes in our area remained safe, including the Nolans.
We can do some of this stuff on a smaller scale, faster, cheaper than a large entity that may have to go through a long process and may have to hire some specialized talent to be able to do it. We look for the solutions that fit our budget and fit our resources, and try to provide that best service we can for the citizens, but do it at a very in a very cost-effective manner. The IT departments of these different cities actually get together in an organization called Oklahoma Government Information Technology Association, and we share how we're doing things, and that's how we, as a smaller city, can help to move forward with some of these larger solutions based on what kind of knowledge we gain as we participate in some of these meetings and conferences, and find out what our alternatives are. We're one of the first few cities to actually try and utilize the YouTown app. In fact, we were I think we were like 5 or 6 to begin beta testing the YouTown app, and it's a very usable, easy way to get information from a city to an app without having to invest a lot of time and a lot of money in developing your own custom solutions. So really the benefits of being able to access this kind of information on the road is most people are demanding it anymore. I mean, you want that ability to be able to not have to wait till you get to a computer to be able to find out what's going on in the city, or how do you contact somebody, or how do you take care of that citation you just received. It's almost a demand anymore, and we're meeting that demand, we feel like, with these solutions, and we'll continue to add content to the mobile solution as we add content to the main website as well. And we'll be looking for feedback for what would you like to see out there, and see if we can meet those kind of demands and requests. But it's a mobile society. More and more people are using some kind of mobile smartphone and doing a lot more with it, and we want you to be able to use that same device to interact with your city government as efficiently as possible.